Hi, if you're a Christian who needs encouragement to be bold about Christ and do what the Holy Spirit tells you to do, this video is for you. So a little bit of backstory. I've never really evangelized I never did it by myself. I always did it with my friends, or not really my friends, but like church events, summer camp, etc. Anyway, so I work in a candy store, so keep in mind, like, all of these, there's an event downtown, so there's a good amount of people coming in. And I see these three girls walk in, and immediately I say, welcome in, whatever, and they, start doing everything, playing all the games, going around, looking around. But they keep coming, back to me, kind of circling back to talk to me in a way. And then they come back, and I just felt the Holy Spirit telling me to talk to them. Just continue conversation until I can eventually mention Jesus. And so I make conversation with them. I find out that one's 12, one's 14, which they're sisters, and then one's 16, they're just friends. The 14-year-old, I thought she was 20. She's a beautiful girl. She walked in, and I could tell that she was high, but she was still very nice, obviously, but they had came in and just talking to me regularly and just telling me about their night. They had smoked before they had came in. 14-year-old had taken an edible. That's why she was so, mellow, I guess. But she was joking about how she can't really feel anything right now. And I was just listening. And, we're just making conversation. And I get pulled away multiple times from this conversation. And I'm just like, God, I know what you're telling me to do. Make a way. And we continue, and I tell them to stand to the side for just a minute so we can get back to our conversation after I help the people in line. We do that. We continue, and I asked both of them. And I was like, y'all look like you've been through a lot. And they were like, we have. And I was like, yeah, it seems like something's weighing heavy on y'all's heart. She was like, yeah, that's why we smoke. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I was just listening. And I just hear the Holy Spirit just keep asking me questions, up to them, just telling me what to say. And I'm like, okay, Lord, I see you making a way. I see you. So I get pulled away for the last time, and I finally get back to them while they're sitting at one of the tables. And they're asking me what school I go to, and I explained that I was homeschooled. They were like, we tried that, it didn't really work. And I was like, oh, okay. And so we continue making conversation. Watch part 2.